but quickly to the United States. The bookies say the race is 50-50. Why is the race 50-50? Because the one state that matters more than anything else in terms of the swing states, Pennsylvania, is 50-50. The polls seem to suggest that Nevada and Arizona are a little bit stronger for Trump, but 50-50, which is why the Robert F. Kennedy thing matters. Because if what is left of Robert Kennedy's vote, the majority of which goes to Trump, he'll win the state and then, of course, sets himself up to win the presidency. Interestingly, where Trump goes from here, now that all of the conventions are done and we wait till the debate, I think on the 10th, 11th of September, 10th of September, thank you, team, is that there's going to be a lot more Trump rallies. They're going to be inside, they're going to be outside, there's going to be fireworks, there's going to be no fireworks, and his campaign says, get ready for something massive from Trump every single day for the next 70-something until the country decides.
We have new reporting tonight on Trump's sprint to November. We're learning that his campaign plans to aggressively ramp up his schedule, holding several events each week. One advisor saying, quote, think Trump on steroids.
Fight, fight, fight. Can't wait to see it happen. Meantime, as the lefty media is still carrying not just water but parting the seas, I know it's a tortured metaphor, but still, for Kamala Harris, it's left to the people who go on to these narrative, dominant, establishment and access media shows to actually call BS, including on the idea that Kamala Harris has put any detail on the table. Tom Cotton, Republican senator, scores 10 out of 10, hits it out of the park, gets a home run, scores 6 and out. Do you get my point?
The American people are totally justified to conclude that Kamala Harris is a dangerous San Francisco liberal based on what she campaigned on the last time she ran for president and what this administration has done for the last 4 years. Again, you would have thought watching the Democratic convention last week that the Democrats are not in office, that they're not in power, that they're campaigning against an incumbent Republican, when in reality, she's been part of the failures of the Biden-Harris administration for 4 years.
Meantime, I watch all of this stuff so you don't have to, but the passive-aggressive, snarky snobbery, frankly, that comes out of many of the people who sit on the panels discussing American politics is, well, reminiscent of 2016. Now, I have no idea what's about to happen in November of this year. I don't know if it's going to be Harris by a mile, Trump by a bit, Trump by... Who knows? But the way that these people think, oh, we've got nothing to worry about, we're all okay, and watch the difference between the orange-haired lady who used to work for the Biden campaign, by the way, so she's not an objective CNN contributor, and the bloke who I think used to work for George W. Bush, who's, again, a CNN contributor, when he talks about the reality of the gaslighting of the Democrats, watch how she just ignores what he says and makes up something. This happens to Trump every day.
So this notion like joy isn't a strategy, joy is actually what people want. This is what they want to feel right now, and they're feeling it from her. She's also laying out substantive policy proposals, which she did in her nominating speech. So the idea that these two things are somehow mutually exclusive, I don't think that's true. And what she's doing right now is good politics.
The joy will continue until morale improves. People don't want to feel joy. They want to feel relief. The economic anxiety is real. And it is, you know, you can say inflation is down, and I know that's what the Democrats are going to argue. Not a single person who has bought a single thing in the last 4 years or in the last 4 minutes believes that. And I think you get in trouble in politics when you tell people something that does not match their lived experience.
So everyone stick
strategist says people do not want to feel joy.
Yes. Everyone stick around. We're going to keep.
What garbage. Did you hear what he actually said about the actual economy? But, of course, the way the media works is, oh, see, we're going to turn this word and pretend that this word is the word they're fighting against. Please. Wait, watch and see. I'll update you on this and everything else every night here on Paul Murray Live.